Hey, what's up? This is Jake from Nimbus DevOps, and today we are going to go over making your first secret. We've been going over tons and tons of vault concepts, and we haven't really made anything super useful yet. Well, that's not true. It's all useful, but the whole point is you're like, I want to use a secret, right? So now we're going to get into this now that you got a good solid foundation. Um, so that's like the core feature, right? The ability to read and write arbitrary secrets and do it in a secure way. So anytime you write a secret to Vault, it's encrypted and written to backend storage. So it goes into a secrets engine and there's some backend storage. So the backend storage mechanism never actually sees the unencrypted value. So Vault has no means necessary to decrypt it um, without the vault. So the backend storage has no way to unencrypt it. That's what I meant. So you can't do this unless you've already done the vault cluster setup and set your environment variables. So make sure you go do that. Watch start at like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. You can check that out. Um, but we have this secrets engine here, and right now I'm in the admin namespace. Okay, and we need the key value of version 2, specifically secrets engine, is a generic key value store, and this is where we'll store our arbitrary secrets with a configured physical storage for vault. So our secrets are written to vault. They're going to be all encrypted, and then they're going to written to the backend storage. So if you need to explain this to somebody, that's mainly the mechanism. Okay. um, so therefore, the backend storage never sees the value, like I was saying, unencrypted, and Vault is the only thing that can decrypt this or unencrypt. I don't know, is it decrypt or unencrypt? HashiCorp says unencrypt, but everybody else I know says decrypt. Anyways, like I said, specifically version 2, there are version 1 and version 2, and the difference with version 2 is it provisions secrets. With versioning, and version 1 does not do versioning of secrets. Okay, so the main command you're going to use for all this starts with vault like everything else, and then kv. Okay, and then you'll have some kind of subcommand, and then you can add options and arguments after that. So the kv is the key value secrets engine, so that's what the kv stands for. So some of the commands you can do, like um, kv list, and you can list them, or you can do a get to retrieve data, or you can enable versioning if you want to do that, or you can delete something if you want to delete something, um, like to delete a version of a secret stored in KV, or you can do vault destroy, which is the difference between destroy and delete. You can permanently remove a secret or more versions of secrets. You can also get metadata. You can patch to update secrets without overwriting anything. You can put a secret. So if you're looking like, well, how do I create something? I know they should have made create, but it's vault, well, vault kv put, just like a database or an API, and that'll set or update your secrets. And this completely replaces the existing secret. So it's good to know that. You can roll back. If you are like, hey, this broke, we updated this, you can roll back a secret, or you can even undelete a secret to restore a deleted version. Um, so those are the main commands you're going to do. So we need to enable our secrets engine. So you should be in the admin namespace, right? And there should be a secret path. So if I go back to the console so you can get a visual, so I'm in the admin namespace, and there's this secrets tab, right? This is like the secret slash path in the admin namespace. So secrets are tied to a namespace. So if I change my namespace and I go to education, for example, this secrets engine is tied to this specific namespace. So you can see the ID here ending in 8228 for the secrets engine. And if I go back to admin, we can see here I am in admin. It's still named cubbyhole, but we can see it ends in 1C1F. So these are completely different private secrets engines tied to the specific namespace. So any secret you create in the admin namespace is not accessible from any other namespace. Okay, that's the key. That's what's kind of nice about the way I have this set up with multi-tenancy. with namespaces is that it makes it completely invisible to everyone in the org what everybody else's secrets are, even if they're using Vault, because every secrets engine is just tied to the namespace that user has access to. So make sure you're managing your security. If you have any errors, there's been some 404 stuff going on. Just refresh the page. It should be fine. So yeah, so here we go. So I'm in the admin namespace. We're going to do this in the console first, and then if you see it, we'll do it in the command line so you understand like what it's doing. So make sure you're in the admin namespace. Current namespace is admin. And then we're going to go to the secrets tab. And we have this engine here, right? So let's make a new one. Let's enable new engine. Okay, and then we're going to select KV. This is the generic one, but you can see there's all these different secrets engines. And then we're going to click next. This is the most basic way to do it. All right, so now we need to enter the secret path field. In our case, we're just going to call this secret. Okay, and then we're going to enable the engine. So now I have this secret. So inside secrets, you can see I have a cubby hole and then I have secret. So I'm going to use secret now. And you can kind of check out this thing that you just enabled. So there's no secrets. You can make a secret here. There's some configuration here that tells you all the different details, time to live, default leases, max versions, all that other stuff. This is important, version 2, stuff like that. So now we have a secret engine. We can create a new secret. Well, how do you think you do that? So we create a secret. We're going to do like a little web app. And we're going to put in this secret for the web app. So we're going to click create secret. You can do it here. You can do it here. This kind of goes away once you make one. And then we're going to give it a path. So for this one, we're going to use test web app. And the secret metadata, max number of versions, we'll keep 10. You can keep however many you want, but that's what we'll do. And then there's a secret data. So we need the API key in the key field. That's what this is. So we're going to do API key, okay? And then I'm just going to type, here's just a bunch of random garbage. If you click on sensitive information, it'll toggle show or hide the inner secret value. So I can toggle this and you can see I just named it a bunch of garbage, just named it whatever. And yeah, and then you just click save. So I can click save and now I have this key, it's called API key. So if my web app has an API key requirement, and instead of typing that API key in my code, I can just type in the variable that calls this, and that would be API key, and then it will just grab this value and put it into my code. So there's a mask toggle here. I can see it here. You can do the same thing to review the value if you wanted to. But that's it. This is how you create a secret. Now what we do with it, that's a different story. So in the next video, we'll do something a little bit different where we're going to go over Vault policies, which you're going to need to know that. But before we do, let's check this out from the CLI. So if you haven't already done so, like I said in my video, make sure you set your Vault address, your Vault namespace, and your Vault token environment variables. And I can do that now, or you can just go watch it. So anyway, set up your environment variables, and then we're just going to double check what namespace we're in. So I'm just going to echo vault underscore namespace, and I'm in finance, right? So in order to set that, I would just export vault underscore namespace equals admin. And now I'm in admin. And there you go. So we need to make sure we're using the key value v2 secrets engine. So in order to do that, you just go vault secrets enable dash path equals secret. And then we're going to be on KVv2. Okay. So that's just kind of getting into the right place. So once you're in there, we can actually create, oh, what is this? 400 path is already in use. Oh, yeah, because I already made it. So let's do this. Instead of coming up with another one and dirtying this up, let's go back to secret and let's just disable this. Are you sure? Yep, disable. And then let's try now. So remember when I said you're creating a path in the UI, I had the cuppy hole. So now I've got this at the path secret slash. So now, if I refresh this page, I should see cuppy hole and secret, and I do. And we know this is a new one because it doesn't have any secrets, because I disabled it. When you disable it, it just goes away. So now let's do the same thing with our API key. This is a little bit longer, but vault kv put, remember, is one we're going to use, and then our path secret slash, and then we're going to give it that path we used last time. So test slash web app. Okay, and then once our secret, we're going to say API key, that's my key, and then my value is going to be just like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe that'll be mine, my API key. So I save that, I put it in there, and we're going to get an example output here of a key and a value. So it'll show us when it was created, when, and we didn't delete it, so whether it's destroyed and what version you're on. So if you want to verify that we did a put, you can do a get method too and do vault kv get and then just type in your path. So secret slash test slash web app, and we can get that secret as well. And this is actually going to show you that value, by the way. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Now we actually have a secret and we can do it. As usual, you can do the API call with curl, but it is absolutely awful to do the same exact thing. It looks like this, and it says null because I already made this. But I mean, unless you have a very specific reason for using curl, I just would default to using the CLI. So anyways, there you go. That's the curl, CLI, and web UI versions of how to do this. And like I said, next up, we're going to be going to go over vault policies. Have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.